Hey guys, welcome back. I'm John. So pretty much, yeah, we have some news to talk about. So some recent stuff has happened, and some geek news. Pretty much we had spoilers for anyone that watches Walking Dead. If you haven't seen the mid-season finale, do not probably skip 5 minutes ahead. I'll be talking about Morbius, the living vampire movie. In 5 minutes. But anyway, pretty much, spoilers, they have killed off Carl in Walking Dead. Spoilers. Pretty much, I guess that, I don't remember who the guy's name was, but I guess Chandler Riggs was fired. The actor who plays Carl, they fired him. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the reason was. They just fired him for out of nowhere. It hasn't been said yet why. As far as actors go, I don't think that it was the right call to kill off Carl. So, I really don't. I'm a huge lover with the comics. I own a lot of the comics. I own almost all the seasons of Walking Dead. Have posters of Walking Dead, t-shirts. I mean, I've been really invested in Walking Dead. Not happy that we killed off, Carl. So, I'm especially not happy, too, that we fired Carl. Like, the actor who plays Carl, I'm not happy with that. I think that was totally the wrong move. Whatever the reason, I don't think there's a good reason, to be honest. You can't just fire someone that's that big of an actor. He's pretty important to the show, in my opinion. So, or he was. Now he's gone. I guess it could be interesting, Rick, being tormented by the loss of his son. Well, I'm not going to stick around for that, to be honest. As huge of a Walking Dead fan I am still true to the comics, and I'm not happy with what they've done. So I'm just going to quit the show, to be honest. I mean, I've had a good run. I've watched 8 seasons now, so I mean, I think I've had enough. So I'm watching other shows anyway now, like Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, The Gifted, all these other shows. So there's really a lot more shows. It's not like it's the end of the world with Walking Dead. Kind of ironic I said that. But yeah, I thought that was really fucking crazy. They fired him. I'm not sure why. I hope that gets released why we fired Chandler Riggs. So, I don't remember what the tweet was. His dad, Chandler Riggs' dad, came out, said something in a tweet like this was really messed up. AMC, like Chandler trusted AMC and the other guy who fired him, and Dad thinks it's really messed up. I agree. I think this is total bullshit. That Chandler even had to, that Chandler has been in the show for this long, and that they have killed him. I do not think it's right. So, and to be honest, you're never going to find another actor again that plays as good as Carl like he did. Like, in terms of, Carl had to play so many emotions through the seasons. So, I mean, I don't know if I would have fired him. I don't know. I don't think he should have been fired. I think it was the wrong choice. Whatever the reason, I don't like the reason. I think it's really messed up that, I don't remember the guy, like I said, but the guy who fired Chandler Riggs, I think he's really messed up. I don't think that, it was the right call. And whatever the reason was, there can't be a good reason, because that actor who plays Carl is the best child actor I've ever watched in my life. I have watched him grow up on the show, and now I have to watch him die on this fucking show. So, that's not great to, have to be a part of a show that fired you, so. Anyway, that's all the news I have for Walking Dead. Now moving on to Morbius, the living vampire. So Morbius the Living Vampire, pretty much, he's a Spider-Man character from the Spider-Man universe. Sony is making a Morbius the Living Vampire movie. I'm not sure who he is. I've seen little illustrations of him. I kind of thought it was just like a fun little Dracula thing they were doing. With Spider-Man, I mean, DC has an animated movie called Batman vs. Dracula. You know, I thought it was something fun like that, just something random and new. So, yeah, I don't really know much about Morbius the Living Vampire. I guess I'm okay with it. I know he's, yeah, I just know he's a living vampire. I wasn't sure if he was a villain or not. So, I think he's a little bit connected to Doctor Strange. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but we also had a point where, sorry, I'm going off topic about someone else. Sorry. I meant moving on. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's, 3 in the morning, so I'm a little tired, sorry. There is going to be a Lord of the Rings TV show, if you guys know anything about that. Pretty much Lord of the Rings. You guys have seen it. I'm not going to explain it because I haven't seen the movies in years, except I remember the Fellowship really well. Pretty much, Amazon bought the rights for Lord of the Rings for $250 million, and it's cost more to get the rights than to make the seasons, and they've already committed to doing 6 seasons. And they said it was going to be before the Fellowship, but they haven't said whether or not it was going to be before or after the Hobbit. There's also going to be remakes of the movies. I don't know how good those will be. So, just Amazon wants their own Game of Thrones, so, Starz pretty much has, Spartacus Gods of the Arena. Why wouldn't they get, some of their own kind of sword-wielding magical stuff? Not saying there's magical stuff in Spartacus, but, you know what I mean with the swords and stuff, and gladiators. Anyway, but yeah, pretty much Lord of the Rings is like Game of Thrones for Amazon. It's pretty much their Game of Thrones. So, also on the news we have the Multiple Man movie with James Franco. James Franco, they're making this movie because James Franco wants to play Multiple Man, which is nice. I've seen him as Harry in Spider-Man, like the original Tobey Maguire movies. He's also in the new Disaster Artist movie. He's, I don't remember his character's name in this movie, but he was also in The Interview with Seth Rogen. So, yeah, James Franco is an amazing actor. I love his acting. I love him in everything he's in. He's pretty funny. He's pretty great. He's a fun character to have, so. I'm trying to think, because I think there's one more piece of news I'm missing. I don't know. I guess I don't really have any more news. So. Oh, wait, yes, I do actually. I do have new news. There is talks about the X-Men, like Fox, in the Disney deal. It's looking like it may happen, but sadly, though, if it does happen, Fox is still, they said that if it does happen, Fox is still going to keep the rights for Fantastic Four. I'm not sure why they're doing that. Fantastic Four has kind of failed. It's like the least successful thing. I would think you would sell Fantastic Four and keep the X-Men, since X-Men have been so successful through the years. So, I don't know. I think they should maybe sell Fantastic Four. If they can't get X-Men, get Fantastic Four at least. So, that's what I say. Fantastic Four has been failing for them. So, or at least connect Fantastic Four to the new X-Men movies. So, like, have them cross over from time to time or something. So, or do a TV series. I would love a TV series with mutants involved too. That'd be great. So, I can see a Fantastic Four show working. Anyway, guys, that's all the geek news we have for today. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.